Hey guys, this is Ming from Ming Fai Chan, and today we have a special guest, Donshea Hopkins and Giovanna.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
how are you? So Donshea, thanks for coming today, and you're welcome. So today, let's introduce yourself.
Well, hey guys, it's Donshea Hopkins, aka Raina St. Patrick from Power, aka Monica from Orange is the New Black, and Chase from the Detour. Most of you guys know me from Power. I play Raina St. Patrick, the daughter of Ghost, and Tasha St. Patrick. But then some of you guys know me from Orange is the New Black as Monica. I play Black Cindy's. Well, I play her daughter, but yeah, I'm her daughter. But I didn't want to spoil it for you guys, but you guys should have seen it. That was season 2, and now we're in season 5. And watch season 5, episode 11. That's the episode that I'm in, and it's a really good episode. Don't want to spoil anything for you guys. And make sure you guys check out the Detour. I play Chase. You guys got to watch season 1. I'm in season 2. I come in season 2. I'm a new character. But it's really interesting, and if you guys want to understand it, you got to watch season 1. But aside from that, I'm also a musical artist, and I have my debut EP out 3.2, which is available for downloading and streaming everywhere. It's on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, Google Play. It's everywhere. Make sure you guys go cop it, all right?
And today we have a special guest also. Mom is over here.
Hi. How are you?
That's what you gotta say?
That's all I gotta say.
And she's supporting Power with
Yes, of course, power.
That's all she gotta say today. Thank you for that. But let's start. How do you get started with acting and all that?
Well, I started talking really early. If you guys have seen my previous interviews, you know I tell the story a lot. But anyways, I started talking at 9 months old, and I would tell my mom that I wanted to do that. I would point to the TV. She didn't think much of it at first. Of course, she saw my talent. She knew I had talent, but she didn't see that much into it. She just thought I wanted to do ABC's 1, 2, 3. So I was watching Barney, Sesame Street, kid shows. And so I was persistent with that up until I was 3. And on New Year's Eve, we have this tradition. We still do it to this day, where we look each other in the eyes and we tell each other our goals and ambitions for the next year. And I was telling her, I was like, Mom, I really want to be on TV. I want to be an actress. How come you don't want me to be on TV? And she was like, it's not that. It's just I don't know what to do. And she was like, I would love to. I just don't know what to do, how to start. And she started crying. She was like, your birthday's in a few months. When you turn 4 years old, we'll figure out what to do, how to do, and the rest is history. I mean, if you want to add on.
Yes, please. How did it happen? How did it happen? What makes you think, obviously you don't know where to start, but how did it, your daughter wants to do this. So how do you figure it all out?
Basically, I always taught her you could do anything, and to be the person to holding her back from her dream. I basically reached out. I looked in my Rolodex. Donshea started gymnastics, real gymnastics, at 17 months old. And all of her teachers were in the industry. And they were saying to me, she's special, she's different. And I thought maybe it was just, she spoke well, she was very articulate. But they were saying she was talented. And so I just went in after she said that to me. And I just instantly texted at wee hours in the morning. And they said, we'll talk. So the next day we spoke. And then I just went in and was like, tell me what to do. And they pointed me in the right direction. Basically, they said you need to look for a talent agent or manager, a legit talent agent or manager, and the rest is history. I went, I did that. They told me I need to get headshots. I did that. I did everything they told me to do, and we were just fortunate enough that everything worked in our favor. I did, the response for Donshea was overwhelming, to the point that I didn't really know that it was that serious. So the first initial contact with the mail outs and things of that nature, she got maybe an 85% response, which is unheard of. And, I continued to look on, and that day in the paper, a slew of agents and managers from the tri-state area was listed. And I reached out to one because I was more of a media person, social media person at that time. On the internet, and I emailed the manager we ended up signing with, and they instantly hit me back with bring her in for an audition, gave her a copy, helped her learn the copy, and at the age of 4, Donshea was reading, so that was her advantage, which is unheard of. And basically, the audition, I took her for the audition, and I personally thought she was talking too much and she was too active, but they loved that. And they told me after the audition, she went in a group of 80 people. And so I really thought it was nothing. I did my job, it was over. And they said, don't call us, we'll call you guys in 6 to 12 weeks. But they called me the next day. And they called me 4 or 5 times. I put them on hold, I didn't know who they were. And they said, we love your daughter. We'd like to bring her in to meet the rest of the team. We want to sign her. And I was like, well, how soon? It was like immediately. And I took her in. She met with them, and the whole team loved her. And they gave me a contract. I still did not want to sign the contract because she was my only child, my first child, and still my only child. But I was very protective. And they gave me a whole month to look at the contract, and they still were sending her out on auditions. And so that is something that made me feel comfortable. And any questions and concerns I had, they answered. So we signed with them, and they sent us to an acting class. I said to them, hey, Donshea was going on more auditions before I signed. And they said, well, Javanya, all the kids at 4 years old are seasoned. And I'm like, seasoned? What do you mean? It was like, they have resumes. I'm like, at 4? And I'm like, okay, so how do I get Donshea a resume? And they said, there's an acting school, and they sent her to the acting school, which is no longer in business, as I know of. I don't really know. And I took her there. I got her in. They said it's very exclusive. She got in. And at the end of that class was a showcase, and no one had any idea, not even the owners of the school knew that Sesame Street was sitting in the audience. And that casting director reached out for Donshea, and her management thought that I took her to a separate audition. And I'm like, no, I did not. And they were like, well, they want her to come in. So she went in for the audition, and she got it. And the rest was history. So
Congrats.
And that was pretty much it. So I think it was just her destiny to do this. And when she got signed, I was like, okay, maybe it's just luck. But it wasn't, because there was a lot of people there. I actually saw it. And it was all ages, and she was the youngest. And then when she got the job for Sesame Street, I was just like, okay, this is what she should do. And then after that, it was just like a spiraling effect. Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., and it was so many things. Then she did MTV TRL with Carson Daly. And there was just so many different things that she did that no one knew. And there's a lot of material that she did, and we've been there ever since, 11 years in now.
Wow. And you're part of her right now, too, doing all of that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I watched her grow, and I'm continuing to watch her grow. And then now she's on the spectrum, like she's doing music, and just seeing her move and how she operates in the studio is a movie in itself. And I knew what she could do on the acting end of it, but watching her on the music tip as well, which I was confident when she went in. I knew what she could do, but to watch it all come together and unfold, and so many people, and so much support around her with her acting and with her music, and she's been in front of so many amazing people. We are so fortunate, and you can't stop. You just got to keep going. It's a grind.
But as a parent, you will always you don't want them to work too hard, though. You know what I'm saying? Do you have that kind of feeling? Sometimes, hey, rest up. Take a nap in the car. Because I know you guys are always traveling from one destination to another. How do you baby her? She's still 15, so.
Right. So basically, I never babied Donshea.
Okay.
Never ever babied her, and I think that's why she spoke so early.
Yep.
When she has a responsibility at 4 years old, when we decided to go into the business, we went into it as a business. I downsized my company. I gave up everything that I worked for my kid, and I have no regrets. And I said to her, we'll give it a year. I didn't even know. Who knew? I said, we'll give it a year. We'll see what's going to happen, and we'll go from there. But lo and behold, the first thing, it happened, and it just continued to happen. And basically, what I did was I said to her, look, if I downsize my business for you to do this, you go in and you learn the talent portion of it, and I'll learn the business, and we go from there, and we work as a team. This is not a play date. At any moment, it feels like work, we walk away. You don't do it. But for the most part, you have fun, you believe in yourself, and you trust me. And she's like, okay, mommy, I will. I really want to do this. And she never went in, and I watched a lot of kids go in, and they came out as soon as they walked in the door, looking for their parents. I'm waiting, thinking my kid never came out the room. She always came out with the casting directors and producers, talking to them and telling them, you need to meet my mom, talk to my mom, I want to do this, I want to go on this show, I want to do that. So she was always a business orientated. So with that, there was no babying, and in the car she knew when we were traveling, okay, you're not getting rest here. So I don't have to tell Donshea, she'll go to sleep on you in a minute in the car, and she's listening to music, and a lot of times I have to give her that space. She zones out, where I have to give her that, and I don't interfere in that. So it's about respect. I have to respect her space, and I give her that. Of course, I'm like, remember the times when you were little, when we would have our conversations in the car, and it was our game plan going in. But we don't have those anymore, because she's so professional and such an amazing, amazing, talented actress. Not just because she is my daughter, But just watching her and just watching her with all the other kids and all these amazing talents out here, she is definitely up there.
I agree. And do you think she learned it from you?
I learned from her.
Oh, wow.
I learned from her.
You learn from each other.
Yes, we do. We do. We work
Grow
together.
with each other. Exactly.
You said it.
Team Donshea.
Yes, Team Donshea all the way. Yes.
So leading from that, now you're like on Orange and New Black. You're on Power. How did that? How did you get into those roles?
Well, a lot of people don't know this, but I got Orange is the New Black before I got Power. So everyone thinks that I like got Power before because Power turned out to be, well, they're both equally big shows, but Power is really where I got like established on. But yeah, so it was Orange is the New Black, but it was weird because they both kind of hit the fan at the same time. Like I remember season 2, episode 7, Orange is the New Black, because it streams like all in one day. So Orange is the New Black season 2, they came out on like June 5th, June 6th, and then Power came out June 7th, the first season. So it was really cool when they both came out. And I was just like, we were telling everyone, hey, watch me on Orange is the New Black and Power. And they're like, wait, you're on both shows? And it was pretty exciting because at the time I knew that Orange was such a big show because I auditioned for them like since season 1 and no character was right for me, and I just didn't feel right for any of the characters. I auditioned for like young Crazy Eyes, young Tasty, and all these characters, and I'm just like, this just so isn't me. And then Monica came along, and I was like, okay, I like Monica. She's really funny, she's sassy, she's sharp, and I just went in there and had fun, and then it was like, hey, you got it. And then like about 2 or 3 weeks after Orange is the New Black, after I auditioned for them, and then it was like Power, and then I got a call back for Orange, then I got a call back for Power, and then but I booked Orange before I booked Power. But it was really fun and interesting. And yeah, it's really cool like knowing that I'm on like 2 hit shows and they're really popular shows. It's amazing.
I have to congratulate you again
Thank
on the
you.
shows.
Thank you.
So what is the hardest thing being on set for you?
I don't know. It's not hard. I mean, it's easy. It's all fun. Of course, it's work. So when I'm there, I'm paying attention. I'm listening to what everyone has to say. But then I also like to give my opinions on some things because a lot of the directors, especially like with Power, they're really open, and the writers too. They're really open to suggestions. Like most of the time, not all the time, because sometimes they want to stick to what they're gonna do. But sometimes I just like to throw a suggestion. I'm like, hey, what if Raina did this, or what did she do that? And they're like, oh wow, I didn't think about that. So it's really fun, and we just kind of bounce ideas off of each other. So it's work, but it's fun. But the hardest thing, I'd say the hardest thing was shooting like this season, season 4 of Power, especially with Raina, because she was really emotional for like the first. Well, this whole season has kind of been hard for Raina, and I did my own stunts in a few episodes, just saying. But if you guys saw episode 7, then you know that I'm not going to say what happened, but you guys should have watched the episode by now. I'm just saying. But yeah, and a few other episodes that are pretty interesting. So this season it has been a really big season for Power and for Raina. Course, because we got to see a lot of character development, and I'd say this season was harder for Raina because again I had to like be so emotionally connected for like the first half of the season, and then I had to put myself in a situation that I haven't experienced. Like Raina, her dad was incarcerated for half the season, so she was really emotional, and I just kind of had to connect myself and put myself there. So that was hard.
That's amazing.
It was a fun challenge.
That's a great challenge.
Yeah, it was really great.
And Mom, what are you doing on set? Like, how is that? What's the hardest when you're on set?
Oh, you eat all day. You eat. It's too much. You eat, and you just have a lot of time to get a lot of work done on your phone as long as you're quiet. But long days, but you enjoy it because the outcome is amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Leading to like your acting career, where you're going to in your music career right now. So can you tell people about your music career? Like, how did you get involved with all this music stuff?
Yeah, so I started writing music when I got my first guitar at 6 years old, my first real guitar, because I had this fake guitar that I had until I was 6. Now I go around the house. It was a fake electric guitar. It was pink.
Not
it was
fake,
like
it's just
this
like a
brick-
toy, right?
Yeah, it was a toy. So yeah, but it was fake. It was a fake guitar. I mean, the strings they were real, so like I considered it a guitar.
So that's a guitar.
But it was a guitar. But it was like plastic. But it was pretty cool. And I would go around the house. I took that, not even the house. I took that thing everywhere. Like looking back, it was kind of cringy. I would take it to concerts, and I would just play it all the time. But when I was 6 and I got my first guitar, Lulu, who's broken at the moment, I got to fix her up. I would write songs, but I didn't take it seriously. It was just for fun. And then when I was 7, I went in and I recorded I'm Motivated, which is a song that I co-wrote with Real Estate Smoke. He is on Talk to Him, which is a song on 3.2, and you guys can go check that out. Remember, 3.2 is available for download it and stream it everywhere. It's on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, Spotify. It's everywhere, so go download it. Go stream it. And so, yeah, we co-wrote that, and he co-produced the beat for that. And then when I was, I'd say 11 or 12, like 11, I was like, I really want to get more serious about this music thing. So I went back to some songs and I kind of rewrote them. Then when I was 12, I came to my mom and I'm like, I really want to do this. And so it was like, then when I was 13, I went back and I really got involved in it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And that's kind of how 3.2 came about. And I went in, I finished writing, and I went in and recorded it.
And you guys we have a little journey together, so I actually saw her live, and you could really, wow. You were amazing. I have no words. I'm going to roll a little clip, because we have a video clip of that night that you performed, and I was like, wow, like you guys are really great.
Still dreaming, hey, 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 still dreaming, still dreaming, still dreaming. It was all a dream. When I saw so on TV, couldn't believe I achieved the things that I really dreamed. Girls only on my door, juicy couture, pink living 'cause I got it going on.
So when do you think you're going to perform here? Barclay Center. We're at Barclay Center.
I mean, hopefully, like, the end of this year or next year, just saying.
Hey, big dreams.
Big dreams.
Hey, you got to invite me at that time. I got to be like
I'm going to invite you. I'm going to invite everyone. I need to be packed in there.
It has to be packed. It's going to fill. So when that time comes, you better buy the tickets.
Yes.
It better be sold out.
Yes.
So, Mom, what do you feel about all this music stuff that she's doing?
I'm loving it because it's all positive music, and I know that she actually had hands on with everything, building it from the bottom to the top. And I appreciate it because it's her music, and it's not someone telling her what she needs to write and what she needs to do to fit this type of crowd or to just entertain people the way they want them. It's Donshea's entertainment, and it's either you strap up for the ride and enjoy it the way she's presenting it, or you don't. But I love it. I love it because it's her. It's her, and things she could tell you we're in the studio sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know. And she's like, just try it. And she goes in and everybody's in the studio is like, we got a hit. So again, I think she made great judgment calls, and I love what she's doing with the music thus far, and hopefully she continues to do it.
That's amazing. Okay, Donshea, who inspire you or who you still want to meet like in the industry that
I want to meet as many people as I can. It's always good to network and meet people. But I'd say, like, definitely Beyonce, of course. Jay-Z, Justin Bieber, Zendaya, Adele. Oh, there's so many people. Halsey, Paramore. There's so many people. Like Nina Simone, God bless if she was still here. Amy Winehouse, God bless if she was still here. Definitely would love to meet them. And there's so many people.
maybe one day you get nominated for the Grammys and then boom, you're on the red carpet and you get to meet all of them.
Yes, I would love that.
And then maybe you guys could collaborate too. Like speaking of
Definitely. Collaboration with Beyonce, top of my list. Oh, and Ariana Grande. I would love to meet Ariana and collab with her.
yeah, so speaking of collaborations, do you feel like who do you want to like really collaborate besides Ariana with? Or those are the ones that you want to collaborate with?
Definitely Halsey. I just love her vibe. I love her sound. She's like definitely like in my top 5.
Awesome. And then are you doing any music videos with your music? Are you doing any music videos coming up?
Well, I'm not currently working on any, but I'm trying to get a Talk to a music video out there for you guys, and I'm trying to get a 3.2 music video out there. Hopefully we can work on those like more towards the end of this year, preferably the end of the summer, but that's not even gonna happen. Not gonna get my hopes up. I've been super busy running around like crazy, but hopefully like the end of this year, and hopefully it'll be out sometime next year maybe.
Awesome. And then so we have to follow you too for upcoming
Yes.
updates.
Yes, you guys have to follow me. Follow me on Instagram at Donshea_Hopkins, on Twitter at DonsheaH. Everything else is Donshea Hopkins. I am on Facebook. I am on YouTube. I would say like I'm more active probably on YouTube than I am on Facebook. I haven't been really active on there, but I'm trying to get more active on there for you guys. And especially Ming, he was telling me, he was like, you need to be more active on Facebook. But I'm trying. I just never really have the time. And whenever I'm on there, everyone wants to like talk to me, and I'm like, guys, I can't talk right now. But yeah, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I have my own website, DonsheaHopkins.com. Everything is Donshea Hopkins, DONSHEAHOPKINS. So make sure you guys go check me out, go download my debut EP 3.2. It's available for downloading, streaming everywhere: iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play. It's everywhere. Make sure you guys go cop that and watch Power Sunday nights on Stars at 9 p.m. And if you don't have Stars, you guys can download the Stars app. You get a 7-day free trial, so no excuses, okay? And you guys can watch Power at 12:01 on Saturdays on the Stars app.
Awesome.
And
go
if you guys are on Netflix, watch Orange is the New Black. If you guys don't have Netflix, get Netflix, catch me on there, and take a little screenshot when you guys see me on there. So Season 2, Episode 7 of Orange is the New Black, and Season 5, Episode 11. And then check me out on the Detour as Chase. Season 2, you guys have to watch Season 1 or else you will not understand the show. Then watch Season 2. So, yeah.
And once they took a screenshot, should I tag you so you guys know?
Yes, you guys can tag me. Definitely tag me on Instagram at Donshea_Hopkins, or Twitter, DonsheaH, or Facebook, Donshea Hopkins.
And Mom, should we follow you too?
I'm not on social media, so if you want to, you could DM me.
That's Twitter. She has.
You could DM me through Donshea's pages. Also, too, for bookings, you could book her at teamdonshay@gmail.com. So, serious inquiries.
Shows, anything.
Oh, on 3.2, the tempo and the beat you hear is actually my heartbeat. Boom. Fun fact.
Wow. How do you record that? I'm curious.
On an iPhone, you can actually go to your voice memos and you just put your phone to your chest.
All right, and then any final words?
Peace out, Troop Scouts.
Peace out. Mom, any final words?
Goodbye.
All right, guys, so stay tuned. If you want to see more of these interviews, actors, actress, anything, cool, just follow me, and then remember to follow them, and then I'll link everything below. Thank you, guys.